From the folks at YPM, Yates Precision Manufacturing, the 921M safety razor. We're going to have a shave with it coming up next.
Oh, that's nice and smooth.
Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's BarberGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Great to see you again. Love getting together and talking all things traditional wet shave with you. We have a brand new safety razor in the shave den, courtesy of viewer Beth Jones. Beth, thank you very, very much. An absolutely beautiful, beautiful safety razor from Yates Precision Manufacturing. Before we get to that, hey, if this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos, and also please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Well, viewer Beth Jones very generously sent along the 921M safety razor from Yates Precision Manufacturing. This is a stone wash 316 stainless steel razor, fully CNC machined, very, very precisely made. Everything fits like hand in glove. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to have a shave with it. Now, I have 2 days worth of beard growth here. Can you see that? Can you see that? Now, they also offer another base plate for this. They offer actually 3 base plates for this particular model. They offer the mild base plate, which is what I have on there right now, and it's a nice, mild, efficient shave. They also offer an H plate, which is a high aggression plate. They also offer an EH plate, which is extra high aggressive level plate. And they also offer this. They also offer the hybrid plate right here. This is a plate that has open comb on one side and a scalloped straight bar on the other side. Open comb here, scalloped straight bar here. Absolutely beautiful. It's made of solid brass. It is a brushed solid brass. And this plate fits the 921. And you know what? Because it's football season, I'm calling it audible. And because I've got 2 days worth of beard growth, I'm going to go ahead and use this plate because it's got the open comb right here. So for that first pass, we're going to use the open comb. So let's go ahead and swap out those plates right now. And I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here it is. Here's the mild plate right here. There's the cap. The handle is 4 inches long. This weighs in at about, golly, what did it weigh in? I think I got like 93 grams on my particular scale. They do have a breakdown on their page as to the individual weights of each component here. So the cap is 16 grams, the base plate is 19 grams, and the handle is 58 grams. So my math, I think it's about 93 grams if I miss my guess. Double check me on that. I weighed it before and I didn't write it down, but it's somewhere in that ballpark. Absolutely beautiful razor, 4-inch handle. Love this handle. It has, again, a stone wash look to it. Has some nice, well, I guess you could say some nice channeling cut into the throat and all towards the base of the handle here. Provides a nice grip. And I think it also, because of the stone washing, I think that also increases the grip to a certain extent. Now, the razor blade we're going to be using are also from Beth Jones. Thank you very much, Beth. These are the Gillette Platinum Swedes. Boy, these blades are fantastic. Love these blades. And that's what we're going to use with this razor. Again, the mild plate is beautifully mild. If you have the mild version of the Razor Rock Game Changer, this razor is in that ballpark, absolutely. So you know what it's like. Okay, so here's my cap right here. I'm going to take the Swede blade here. I think you can see. Let me show you the label of it here, right here. Okay, I just rock that back and forth so you can see it's a Gillette Swede. All right, Gillette Platinum, also known as the Swede. The end tabs are enclosed in the razor head, which is a really nice touch. Okay, so here is the base plate. Each of these base plates, razors have the serial number. So you got a serial number that's machined right in there. So each one is unique because it has a unique number. Okay, so there it is. Boy, snugs right up. You don't need a buffer ring. Everything fits hand in glove with this razor. Absolutely beautiful. Again, end tabs are enclosed in the razor head. There is a little bit of notching right here that kind of helps you get a hold of that. The base plate on both of these, the hybrid plate and the mild plate, very reminiscent of a Merkur style razor. The alignment and balance on this are spot on. Absolutely beautiful. And of course the hybrid plate is the same mild quality as the mild base plate. The only difference being that it has an open comb on one end and straight bar on the other. And I'm really looking forward to shaving with this. We're going to kick it off with the Cube 2.0. We're also going to use my Simpson M7 shaving brush. That's the M7 brush with the butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. We're going to use Seaforth Sea Spice Lime. This also came from Beth Jones. Thank you so much, Beth. This came from Beth Jones. It's an absolutely wonderful scent. Great performance from the folks at Spearhead. This is Spearhead's Seaforth Sea Spice Lime. Absolutely beautiful. We're also going to use the lathering bowl that Beth Jones sent, the Starry Night lathering bowl. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful lathering bowl. We're going to use that. I'm going to put this base plate away right here and kind of get it out of the way and also get rid of some of these scraps. Hang on 1 minute. Okay, we're going to finish it off with an alum block, the no-slip grip, the dry dock system from Phoenix Shaving, and also the aftershave toner from Seaforth, the Sea Spice Lime aftershave toner. That's got everything covered. My razor's all loaded up. I got hot water sitting in the Sea Spice Lime puck right now. So I'm going to take that right there and I'm going to dump that in right there. I'm going to take the hot water. I got a towel here, so I don't want my hands to slip. I'll take the hot water that's been sitting in the Starry Night lathering bowl and I'm going to dump that in there like that. Here is my M7 Simpson brush right here, and we're going to go ahead and load this. We're going to do the classic load from the puck like this, and then we're going to build a lather in the lathering bowl. Now, some of you out there might want to do a scraping, get a little bit of a scrape there, scrape it off, and put that in the bowl and build a lather that way. We are going to do it this way, and really looking forward to building a lather with this brush, this bowl, this shave soap, and having a shave with this 921 with the hybrid plate. Okay, I'm just going to load this until it starts to cream up just a little bit, Okay, just a little bit like this. And after I get my lather built, then we'll wet the face, we'll apply the Cube 2.0, and we'll get to the business of painting that lather on and having a shave. Again, this is kind of the classic way of doing a bowl lather, as was related to me by Douglas Smythe. This is the way. I call it the classic way of bowl lathering. Okay, that should have it right there. Now, let me just set that in the bowl like that. Let me wipe off my hands because I do not want this bowl slipping out of my hand while I'm on camera. Believe you me. Okay. Okay, good and dry. Good. Got a little bit of water in there. And here we go, folks. And I'll add a little bit of water as we go if needed. And I am gonna need a little bit of water here. You can see how that's starting to build there. Gonna need a little bit of water. As soon as you add just the right amount of water, all of a sudden it'll just explode. These little bumps inside this bowl really help generate a nice lather. But because of the brush load I did, I'm going to have to add a little more water as I go. I have to admit, this actually is the first time I'm using the Seaforth Sea Spice Lime in a lathering bowl. I've always only ever done a face lather with it. I've never really done a bowl lather with this particular shave soap. And this brush that came courtesy of viewer Jimmy V, the Simpson M7, telling you, this, this brush is turning me into a bowl latherer. Boy, has this been enjoyable and a lot of fun. And look at how much lather I'm starting to get here. And again, look at that. And again, I'm going to have to just dip my brush in there a little bit. Here, I'm going to hold it down here like this, just so I can get a better look of it, look at it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, here it goes. You can kind of, I'll show you in a minute. It's just that, holding it on its side like that, my gosh, oh my gosh, that's a lot of lather. Look what I got there. Look at what I got. I'm going to get just a little more water, just a little dab of water there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. He's running over the side there. Oh my gosh, do I have enough? Do I have a lot there? Look. Look at that. Look at that. Boom! Lather! How about that, huh? Huh? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that's a lot there. Boy, that's a lot of lather. Boy, this brush just does a wonderful, wonderful job. Okay, so let me set this down over here. Let me get the puck out of the way. I want to set that down so it doesn't tumble over off the counter. All right, let's wet the face. Let's get to the shave. Boy, that was a lot of fun to do that, you know? That was a lot of fun, and that's why I built the lather first, and I'm going to apply the cube because my hands are going to get slick from the Cube 2.0. Yeah, believe you me. Oh, boy, I need this shave. I skipped a day just so I could use the hybrid plate and show you. Well, originally I was going to use the mild plate, but I thought, boy, as this beard really started to come in, I thought, boy, I might have to switch to the hybrid plate. And you know what? Before cameras rolled, I thought, yeah, I think I'm going to call that audible. All right, let's rinse. Okay, let's go ahead and apply a little more of the cube here. Work that in. Oh, that's perfect. That's marvelous. All right, again, I want to make sure my hands are good and dry here. This is such a special lathering bowl, let me tell you. All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, that's beautiful. My gosh, is that beautiful. The tips of this brush are so very soft. It is a synthetic brush, and it just paints this lather on so comfortably. The tips, again, are so soft. My goodness. It's rather deceptive because it is a 22 millimeter knot, and you would think, well, that's not going to be enough to do a bowl lather and paint it on and that sort of thing. It is. It's more than enough. Look at that. My God. Boom! Lather! That's good for two, huh? Huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, right there. I get that off. Okay. My gosh. That's marvelous. Okay, we're going to set that down. All righty. Now, let's get the razor here. Let's heat this up under some hot water. I got a perfect lather right there. My gosh. The brush, the bowl, the soap. My God, they all came together for a great lather. Look at that. All right, we're going to use the open comb on this first pass because we've got 2 days worth of whisker. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. That's marvelous. I'm just going to use the one side, the open comb side, to knock down that hair. Beautiful, mild quality, yet very, very efficient. It's just so smooth, especially with this Swede blade. Boy, that's great. And this sea spice lime scent is marvelous. Very, very, just a terrific lime scent. Not overly so, and it still has that nice citrusy lime note to it, but it's rather refined. It's terrific. Boy, that's great. That is really, really good. Boy, that did a great job of getting that little whisker underneath the nostril, probably about 90% of it, if not a little more. That's terrific. First pass done. Let's rinse. Wow, that's terrific. Boy, I tell you what, I'm right on the cusp of being socially acceptable. That open comb did such a nice job, but very, very smooth. Nice and mild, yet the efficiency is very, very good. Boy, I love that. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to grab, I'm going to leave the bowl on the counter. I'm just going to dip into it like this and just lay that on there. The painting on the lather for the second pass is going to be a lot easier because a lot of the whisker is gone. It's been knocked down. But did you notice how much great coverage I got from this brush on that first pass with 2 days worth of growth? Really, really remarkable. Wonderful. And look, it's just painting on again so wonderfully well. This knot has some great flow through. But the razor really did a wonderful job. Now, here's the nice thing. I can go ahead and flip it to the straight bar side and use that for the remainder of my shave, and maybe even kind of flip it back and forth, mix it up a little bit here and there. Okay. Absolutely wonderful, and I got a lot of lather left in the bowl. I really do. Okay, we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain, and we're going to use the scallop straight bar side for this particular pass. All right. The nice thing about this hybrid plate is that scallop straight bar side feels very much like the mild base plate. So when I popped it in, I felt very much at home with it, having used the mild base plate prior to using the hybrid plate. Boy, that's great. And you know, the razor head has remained solid on the handle. I don't have to, tighten it. I check it as force of habit, and I am checking it, and it's just solid and in place. This thing is really, really precision made. It is just so precisely machined. Just a great precision made razor. Now, as I say, I got probably about 90% of the whisker, if not more, on that first pass. I'm just going to do a little cleanup here. Boy, that did a great job. My gosh, that's marvelous. Wow. Just the way it got up underneath there and got all those little bits. The first pass really, with the open comb, really took care of business. And the second pass just kind of cleaned up whatever little remnant was there. Fantastic second pass. Second pass done. Let's rinse. Wow. You know what? This shave is done. I'm not kidding you. This shave is done. 2 days worth of growth, and this shave is done. You know, I could maybe do a little touch up here, maybe right there, and maybe a little bit here. Okay, a little bit of touch up, but you know what? Let's show you how much lather I still have left. I'm going to take a little bit out of the bowl on this brush here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a third pass, real light third pass, and we'll switch the razor head back and forth from open comb to straight bar. And I'm glad I'm using the open comb because if you listen to the Second Cup podcast on October 10th, I've been reminded that it's Tabak-tober. So if you like Tabak, break out your Tabak and have a shave. And I'm probably going to do that myself. But because October starts with the letters OC, make sure to use your open comb razor. So I guess this qualifies because at least one part of the razor head is open comb. So I guess I qualify then, huh? Okay, so we're going to go with pass number 3. We're going to go south to north against the grain. We're going to use the open comb. We're going to use the straight bar. We're just going to have a nice, enjoyable third pass. I love doing a third pass. I love this movement. The shave is done. I need a little touch up here and there, but we're just going to go ahead and show you how this moves on the third pass, rather. Oh, that's just marvelous, marvelous. Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Right there, a little bit, just a little bit. Got that with the straight bar side. Should have rode the cap a little bit. That's okay. We've got an Allen block for that. We got a styptic. It's really not that bad. Okay, third pass done. Let's rinse. Boy, is that a nice shave. That's BBS, no doubt about it. This guy's going to seal up with some cold water rather. And I am going to do my 2 final rinses here. Boy, that's a nice shave. That's definitely BBS. Should have rolled the cap just a little bit there. It is a mild quality, but on the corners of my mouth, I have to go probably a little milder than what this razor is to do that against the grain in the corners of my mouth. But again, might be pushing a little bit because the shave is done. So I probably didn't need to do it right there in that particular spot, but it's already starting to close up. Here is my warm water rinse right now. Yeah, a lot of slickness there that I had to get off. Terrific, terrific shave soap. This Spearhead C4 Sea Spice Lime is wonderful. It really is. Fantastic, fantastic shave soap. All right, here is, oh, good and cold. Let's take a look. Yeah, should close it with cold water. Definitely with the alum block. Here's my cold water rinse. Okay, I wanted to splash a little extra cold water there just in case. All right, clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. What a shave. Wow. Well, I am so glad to have 2 days worth of growth gone. Boy, this razor is just great with the hybrid plate. For 2 and 3 days worth of beard growth, just use that open comb, mows it down nicely, very smooth, very efficient, very mild. You can see right there just a little bit. Now, we'll get that closed up. Alum block should take care of it. If not, I got a couple of options here. All right, here is the alum block, no slip grip in the dry dock system. Very smooth. No stinging. Couple of zings here and there. Actually, I'm thinking I should get a zing there, and I'm not. Now, for something that you want to make sure you will close up, some viewers have told me that they'll just hold the alum block up against the neck for several seconds. Let's try that. And I'm pressing my tongue against it, and I think it's got it. Okay. Okay, here is the dry dock. Here's the alum block. Put it in there like that. Let the air in the room do the rest of the job. Nice bracing from the alum block, but again, not a lot of no stinging and just a handful of zings, not even. All right, let me show you, make sure my hands are dry. Let me show you the bowl here and the brush. What I got here, I still have plenty here. I got enough. If I wanted to, I could generate a fourth pass from all this lather. Look at that. Look at that. Look, 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 look. Look at that. Look, 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 look. Isn't that great? Huh? Isn't that great? A little more friction will really, really kind of get them a little more yogurty. Absolutely fantastic. Love this brush. Love the bowl. Love the soap. Everything about it is absolutely great. That guy's not closing up. So you know what? Let's go ahead and let's use this right here. I have a styptic pencil. Okay, but instead of the styptic pencil, let's use the Good Line. This is a roller ball, and this has aloe vera and vitamin E and some other good stuff in there, as I recall. We're going to shake that up. We're going to uncap that. Got a little roller ball right there. Now I'd like to put that on my hand here. Make sure the roller ball is moving. Okay, it's moving and it's dispensing. So here we go. Boom. Goes on clear, and then that's it. And put that back on. This is great. This is great. I got this at CVS. Okay, it's like $6.50. I got it on sale, 50% off, $3 1/4. That's probably all it's worth. Pacific Shaving Company sells a similar product, and you get 2 of these for about $12, I think it is, something like that. You get a 2-pack, so it's in that price range right there. I'll try to link it again. I don't quote me on the price. I don't really recall what it is, but look at that. Just boom, sealed it right up, and there's no white chalky residue or anything else like that. And you know, all done. That's great. So that's a nice product right there. Good line. Okay, and it was a very, very small little nick from when I was going against the grain with the razor. Not really the razor's fault. I think I was pushing the limits. You know, I was trying to chase the BBS a little bit in that area. Shouldn't have done that. But nice to use that product and show you how it works. All right, let's finish up with a little bit of the C4 Sea Spice line. Now this you have to, the aftershave toner, this you have to shake as I recall. Okay, and this comes out like a milky white, and it has a lot of good stuff in it. I don't think this has any alcohol in it. I think it's alcohol free. Okay, so there we go, right there. We got that right there. That's terrific, and it's got that great lime scent. And we're going to use a little bit for upstairs here, just a little bit, because it does have some moisturizing qualities, believe it or not. Great shave, huh? Wasn't that great? Absolutely fantastic razor. I love this razor. This razor is absolutely great. Now, if you saw the Monday morning mailbag, I compared this handle length with that of the 23C from Merkur, 23C, 25C. Those razors, they have a nice, long, slender handle, about 4 inches in length. They're a little more lightweight. This one has more heft because it's stainless steel. Feels great in the hand, maneuvers well, mild shave, the hybrid plate. You got the open comb, you got the scallop straight bar. Absolutely great in taking down 2 days worth of beard growth. I've got a BBS result. That guy's all closed up, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. I would say an absolutely great BBS shave result from this razor. Absolutely wonderful. The Yates Precision Manufacturing 921M, this time around with the hybrid plate. Believe me, this is a fantastic razor in the stone washed finish. Really like this razor a lot. My sincere thanks to Beth Jones for sending this razor along. Beth, thank you very much. I appreciate your generous support of the channel. My thanks to Jimmy V for sending along the Simpson M7. And my thanks also to Beth for sending that Starry Night lathering bowl, and also the Spearhead C4 Sea Spice Lime. Wow! Absolutely fantastic shave, with great thanks to the generosity of the viewers of this channel. So I am really heartfelt appreciation, everybody. But folks, this razor, fantastic. If you buy the 921M with the mild base plate, please get the hybrid plate as well. It is well worth it. Great quality materials, precisely made, a precision machined safety razor. This is a multi-generational safety razor, meaning you're going to hand it down to your son and he's going to hand it down to his son, that sort of thing. This is going to last several lifetimes. It's that well made. All right, thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so to give me a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the great artisan soap makers you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They offer some great artisan shave soaps. They also offer some wonderful wet shading gear for your traditional wet shave. Please, when you get a chance, Visit them, check them out. I certainly would appreciate it. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/markserati, where you'll find all the products I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.